Hello everyone, my name is Doni Nguyen and I'd like to invite you to my video game called Wildlife Wanderer. It's going to be free to play on PC. So in this game, Wild Wanderer, players are invited to experience the riveting tale of a young man with the ability to speak to animals. His name is Atten Burrows, and he wanders the continents of Earth to make meaningful connections with animals. Spanning several different biomes and climates of the planet, the game takes players into the world of Atten, a California teenager who is one of the few people who are gifted with the ability to speak to all creatures that inhabited Earth. Making use of his abilities, Atten travels far to places of the world to meet animals he always loved. However, Atten soon discovers that the animals he meets have been struggling to survive in the wake of man-made activities such as logging and poaching. With determination in his soul, Atten vows to make a lasting difference on the animals. Follow Atten as he journeys through the world, meeting exotic and rare animals, helping wherever he can to better their lives, and making lifetime friendships with our distant cousins. Sneak through jungles while avoiding poachers to reach the home of gorillas, cross treacherous rivers, and climb tall mountains to reach the home of the snow leopard. Wild Wanderers offers players a remarkable look into remote parts of the world to learn about the homes of these creatures. So the way this game works is that you follow the journey of a young man named Atten. This is going to be a 3D role-playing game such as Fortnite or World of Warcraft, where you're controlling a character and traversing through an environment. So what's going to happen is as Atten wants to travel throughout the world, it's gonna take you to this map selection place, and this is where the levels pan out. So there's gonna be level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4, all the way to level 7. And in each of these levels follow parts of each continent. So we have North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia right over here. And with that being said, in each of these levels, it goes through a level progression where you guys start from level 1 to 2, obviously. And in each of these levels, you are going to make lasting connections with animals. And with each connection you make with animals, there's going to be a lot that goes with it as well. So the main objective of this game is that let's say you start off at level 1, which every player is going to. You are going to be invited to a specific biome, and for level 1, we are choosing the biome of the deserts of California. And then there we are going to meet endangered animals. And once we meet the endangered animals, we are going to speak to them about their lives and their troubles, and they're going to communicate to us what they go through in their lives. And to get to the animals first, you're going to have to get to once you get to the level, you're going to have to reach their home, and that's going to take you traveling up a mountain or crossing a river. And then once you find these animals, you're going to interact with them. And in this specific level right here, we're going to see that Adams is going to aim and fire his slingshot in the correct path of the trajectory to release these animals. And from then on there, he's going to speak to the animals about their troubles and everything and do little quests and tasks such as retrieving bananas for these monkeys to feed them and other stuff just like bringing them candy to establish trust. And that's when you're going to have meaningful connections with these animals. And when you do, you're going to speak to them, they're going to tell you about their troubles, and that's when the action begins. You're going to be asked to do certain things such as like I just said, collect bananas, or more action related stuff such as fighting off poachers. And through this game, we're going to look at very specific the lives of these animals and what they go through and their troubles, and we're going to help them. So every single level is going to be like that. We're going to go through different levels and help these animals. And in doing so, we're going to learn a lot about the desert, the biomes of the animals, the climates, what they go through, what human-made interactions have affected their lives, and we're just going to better the lives of the animals while learning about it as well. There's going to be many facets of the game that are going to be um, can be seen from other video games, such as in this game, we're going to be speaking to lots of animals. And in doing so, it's not just going to be like click the next button to get to the next part of the speech. No, we're going to be able to choose as well. So what you say will affect how this game works. So in this example, Athens is conversing with the killer whale. And then he wants to understand as much as he wants to speak to the animals, he wants to understand their lives and what they go through. So as we can see over here, we can see the whale speaking about the whalers, And we can already foreshadow that this animal has been going through some things because of the whaler's appearance. So over here, we can choose these different things that we can say. We can say, can you elaborate on who the whalers are? And this is an effort to progress the story so that in the end of this level, we're gonna get to a boss fight where we get into a whaling ship and destroy everything. And because of that, there might be wrong choices, such as walk away. You see, if we click that option, there's not going to be much progression. And there's going to be little things like this throughout the story that progress you through to the end, and it's going to build everything about your character. So the thing is, Atten, there's going to be other things about the story too, where Atten can level up his character with EXP points, as you can see over here, so that he can level up and do certain things as buy certain tools or buy better clothes or use his experience points to level up some abilities he has, such as if he wants to run faster, he would have to level up his experience bar to get to that level so he can run faster, and other stuff such as more endurance, so that if you collect more experience, Atten Burrows will have a higher health bar. And as you can see, this is one of the action parts of the game where Attens is hiding from a poacher. As I said, this is going to be a 3D role-playing game, and he's going to be traveling throughout the environment. There's going to be different things he can interact with. And in this case, he's hiding behind a bush. And the game will tell him to hold X to remain hidden from poachers. And this is one of the levels that we offer in the game. And I also want to talk about one of the five main features of this game. So in this game, we're going to have realistic portrayals of biodiversity of Earth through the different habitats and climates. As you can see here, we are with the pandas right now. And as you can guess, the pandas are going to be found in the mountains of China, where there's going to be plenty of bamboo trees. And this game is going to have several different destinations just like that, where they're going to have very high graphics and it's going to look beautiful. Another thing is that this game will highlight all the natural wonders of the Earth: dense vegetation, high mountains, peaks, crystal clear water graphics, and much more. It's going to represent a lot of the natural world into a game. And as I said earlier, this game is going to have a lot of action-filled parts where we're going to have things such as this, where you can shoot down a monkey from a tree to help them, and things such as collecting fish to bring to orcas, and things such as hiding from your enemies. This game's gonna have a lot of action where we're not just gonna be someone who speaks to animals. We're gonna be doing stuff, and there's gonna be some risk to it. And another thing about this is that we can learn about how human activities affect the biodiversity of the planet. So in playing this game, we're gonna be learning a lot of things about how these animals live, what things they go through, and how we can better their lives, how we can help these animals. Another thing we have is that at the end of every level, so as you can see, there are several levels over here. At the end of every level, there is going to be boss fights. So let's say for level 3, we're going to be in the savannas speaking to African elephants. There is going to be a big boss level fight at the end of that level where you're going to have to fight a whole bunch of poachers. And then another thing is that this game, what makes this game special is that the ability to change the direction of the game. As you can see over here, as I spoke about it earlier, we have different options we can choose when speaking to animals, and that will create the pathway to the end for the game. And that is it for my presentation. Thank you all for coming along from me to, let me have this proposal for you guys. And I appreciate that you guys have watched through the entire thing, and I hope you guys will play it one day. Wildlife Wanderer. Thank you, and have a nice day.